It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Meantime Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their Raspberry Wheat Ale coming in at 5% ABV. There's a look at the label. This unique Meantime, I've never seen it in any other kind of beer before, so they must have these made for them, these bottles. So this lovely kind of tall chamfered bottle from Meantime. There's a bottle cap. The beer is available from alesbymail.co.uk. Check the link out in the description box. And yeah, I'll tell you a story about this beer. First of all, let me get it open into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the opening. I had my first beer package years and years ago. Probably towards the end of 2010. And there was a beer there that really caught my eye. It was when I was first getting into beer, and it was Meantime's chocolate porter, and it was in the same similar size kind of shaped bottle as this, and I fell in love with the beer. Really enjoyed it. Tried everything else from Meantime then over the next few months, apart from this raspberry wheat, and it's taken me another 6 years to kind of get onto this and get it reviewed. But here we are today, 6 years later, finally getting round to it. Here's a look at the beer in the glass. Yeah, raspberry coloured ale. Nice levels of carbonation up the side of the glass. You can just see it there. Not much of a head retention. That's absolutely fine. And yeah, let's get the aroma on this beer then. As you would expect, raspberry. And a little bit of a wheat beer aroma in there. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Raspberry. Lots of bursting carbonation as soon as you get that beer on the lips. As soon as it kind of slides down your palate, there's raspberry, big carbonation, and then yeah, wheat beer on the back end. It's just a really easy drinking beer. It's very light, very refreshing. That raspberry comes through. This is the ideal summer beer, it really is. And I think this beer, being a 5-6 year old style now, it's been brewed for 5 or 6 years. I would like to see a Berliner Weiss version of this, a raspberry Berliner Weiss by Meantime Brewery. I think that they could. It could be the brother to this beer. This beer has got the mouthfeel of a Berliner Weiss, the carbonation of a Berliner Weiss. It's got some fruit in it with a raspberry. I just think, yeah, maybe if they had this and then the brother or the sister of this beer being a sour, it would be amazing. A side-by-side kind of one not sour, one wheat beer. I think it would go very well. It would accompany the beer. It would make you want to drink this and then move on to a Berliner Weiss style of this beer. I think it'd be fantastic. Since I reviewed the chocolate porter from Meantime 6 years ago, a lot's gone on. I believe they were taken over by a big company 2 years ago. I'm not sure if they were Corona or Carlsberg or Heineken. One of the big, or maybe even Miller. I think maybe even Miller bought them. Big company bought them 2 years ago. But to be honest with you, although, as I mentioned, I've not tasted this beer before, this raspberry wheat, this is what I would expect from a raspberry wheat. So in that time, I don't think they touched the recipe at all. I think they've just left them to carry on brewing. What would be the point anyway in a big brewery buying a craft brewery and then making them non-craft? It wouldn't make any sense anyway. So I'm going to rate this. I quite like it. Meantime, raspberry wheat rating. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Check out alesbymail.co.uk. Give us a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you like. Cheers.